Welcome back to another maxyoshi lifts chest day. Not the best day in terms of lifts per se. Right now, I'm really enjoying biceps for some reason, but chest used to be like my favorite lift, but I'm kind of like changing my mental approach. I don't know, I think it's because chest for me is a little bit of a weak body part, so it's a little bit of body dysmorphia creeping in and being like, you actually look kind of shit, my guy. But chest is never a bad lift, let's put it that way. Bit of a different camera setup. I thought someone, at least you, would be interested in kind of seeing more of the vehicle. Not being so up close, but it might be a bit weird, seeing the side of me, but I guess to each their own. But for the lift today, I'm foreseeing some pretty heavy, 3 sets of heavy incline Smith bench. I'm going to start off with 90 kilo. I'm going to start off with 100. Come on, you got to start off with 2 plates. So you got to start off with 100. I'm going to try and get about 8. And go down to 90 kilos, and then go down to about 85 kilo, whatever I'm feeling like. However good the warm-up is will determine the 3rd set. So we have chest and triceps today because it's a weekend, so on the weekdays I kind of am a little bit of more of a time crunch, so I do an arm day, I do a chest day, I do a back day, and I do a leg day. But on the weekends, I can kind of take my time, have more of like a set 2-hour window instead of a 1-hour window. So I put one of my arm parts with one of either my back or my chest. So usually it's chest and triceps, but I'm thinking about changing it because you indirectly hit triceps anyway on a chest movement. So if you're hitting chest and biceps, you're also technically hitting triceps a little bit as well, instead of doing chest and triceps and then kind of fatiguing them for when you're doing your actual tricep sets. So I'm kind of in a transitional phase of my gym split, but I guess we'll see in the next month or so if I do decide to switch up. Because I don't like training triceps, and I hate to say it, but I don't like training back either. So a back and tricep day, I feel like I dread that as much as I dread a leg day, almost. So at least if I have chest and triceps, I'll look forward to chest, dread triceps, but at least with a chest. Back and biceps, I'm dreading back. But then again, biceps is the redeeming factor for that lift. I am kind of dealing with a very slight headache right now. I don't usually get headaches, but when I do get them, they're really annoying because, I'm a man, so anything physical is like whatever. It's like, you're gonna get hurt anyway. I'm going to gym 7 times a week. I work full time with a physical job. You're gonna get hurt. I can deal with physical pain, but when it comes to like mental pain, like I'm sick, or like I have a sore throat, that fucking sucks. And I don't think anyone in the audience would disagree with that. I think you'd all say, yeah, I don't mind a little bit of a muscle strain or whatever, but headaches, fuck that. So I guess that's just a regular thing. My car is like 40 years old, so the windows fog up real bad. But then the AC doesn't really work, so if you try and defog the windscreen, it just blows like the opposite of the temperature air you want, and it makes it way worse, which is annoying. And the roof leaks, which is also annoying. But that being said, it's actually pretty dry for now, which is good. There's not much more to say, but I guess let's head in there. Alright. Incline Smith bench. I've got 100 kilo, which is 225. I kind of don't like caffeine because it gives me jitters, but I'm gonna try go for like, I think 6 today would be good. Yeah, not really feeling it today. There's something actually wrong, so I'm gonna call this lift early. I'm feeling like fucking ass, like I'm just dying. I don't know, I just feel really sick to my stomach. Like I feel like when you're about to go up for a really big like presentation in front of like 1,000 people, that's what's feeling in my stomach right now. I think it's the fact that I had a protein shake, and then I had 2 headache pills, and then I had pre-workout. But I'm gonna try and not even think about that. We'll see if this video picks up again, maybe tonight. I'll come back in about 6 to 8 hours. If not, I think that's just gonna be me for the day. I did 3 sets of chest and I think 2 sets of triceps, but I'm just not feeling it. Alright guys, so just got home. It's about 4 hours later and I'm still feeling sick, and even worse, my car freaking broke. So I am basically out of a car. Yeah, while I kind of buy parts for this, and then I'm gonna probably rebuild it on my own. So the cappuccino head gasket is leaking. And basically the only way to fix that is to do it myself and buy the parts and wait for the parts to get here. So basically I'm out of a car, but I might be going to pick up a car soon because I need a car. Alright, let's continue where we left off. So I quit. Well, I didn't quit. I came home feeling really sick after the incline Smith. So on the plan we still have tricep push down with the V bar. We have, let me get some heat going in here. We have dumbbell press on the bench, which I kind of enjoy that. I'm starting to like it in my training, which is good. Then we have overhead tricep, which kind of puts a bit of a bad, like, I don't know, it kind of tinges my right elbow a little bit. Where my tricep kind of meets my elbow. It kind of, if I go a little bit too hard on my first heavy set, it'll hurt for the rest of the workout, which isn't great, but I mean, it's a good exercise. It's just my right elbow is a little bit imbalanced. But working through that, you're going to work through that imbalance. Then last up, we have pec deck on the machine. Addressing the elephant in the room, I bought a new car because in the last clip, I'm sure you would have seen, Cappuccino is not doing too well. But hopes and prayers, we're gonna park it up, buy some parts for it, wait for the parts to come, and then decide if I want to do the work myself or take it to a shop, whichever's best, because I really don't want to mess up the car. And yeah, I was really overthinking it, like oh, I gotta get this done like now. Oh fuck, this is a mad big issue, but I've been reassured that, you know, life isn't in the next 2 weeks from now. Like, it goes on and it goes on, and I feel like I'm gonna keep that car for the rest of my life because I really like it. It's my dream attainable my dream car per se. So we're gonna mend it. We're gonna fix it up. I'm thinking metal head gasket kit. I'm thinking maybe new boost lines. Possibly like 1% chance, but possibly a new turbo in the cards. That's definitely not going to happen because it doesn't need a turbo. But as you can see, I'm in a new vehicle. Well, new to me. I'm forever grateful to my boss for letting me buy this off him, because man, I'd be stuffed if I didn't have a car. I'd kind of just you'd be watching a walking video to the gym. Instead of a lift, it would just be me walking for an hour. So thank you. I like this car. It's a good car. It's probably nice and quiet on the video too, so that's good. And has a nice dome light, so you can see me. But yeah, I'm trying a new angle, more of a not a Sam Sulek copy, but I think it just looked a bit weird because it was before it was in front of me. So when I would look to turn, it's kind of awkward because I'm kind of looking at the camera, and that's just really awkward. I'm not accidentally looking over there, so it's almost like you're the passenger of my car, which, I don't know, if someone wanted to watch the video and they wanted to feel included, that'd be good for them. But I think that's what makes watching Sam Sulek's videos more interesting, is because he looks over and he does hand motions and he looks at the camera. It's like you're talking to him almost. Like, yeah, you know? But we've made it to the gym, so I guess I'll see you in there. Back in the gym, second time today, second time's charm. A tricep press down. Getting used to wearing a hat and doing press down, but I'm gonna try and push away from me a little bit. Yeah. 30 kilo dumbbell each. Going for chest activation and squeeze. And I'm going to try and hit 12 because that'll be a PR. I'm feeling quite strong. Come on. Oh yeah. Two more. Not really very warmed up because I came into this without doing incline Smith like I usually do, but yeah, that could have been more controlled, but we did get 12. Just make sure I do the next 2 sets controlled, then we're going to head on to overhead tricep. Overhead tricep, probably my favorite tricep movement, but yeah, it does kind of fuck with my elbow a little bit. I won't go super hard on the partials while I'm going heavy, just because I'm trying to minimize my elbow hurting. That was a solid 9 reps. Go a bit slower, more controlled for the next 2 sets, and should move on to pec deck. Pec deck. Probably, I like this and I hate this, but I'm quite heavy. Go for 12. Call that 11. Alright, all done with the workouts 2, plural, but pump check, let's see what we're working with. It's freezing cold. Back cramp. Let's get back in the car and go to bed. Alright, that is going to conclude today's lift of sorts. It's been a very messy day, I apologize, and I have some work to do in the post-production editing. Oh man, this thing's going to be all over the place, but I mean, still feeling pretty shit, to be honest. Like, I still feel a bit crap. Like, I was cramping for some reason, even though I've been drinking quite a lot of water, which maybe my electrolyte balance is a little bit thrown off, because I usually take 1 or 2 electrolyte packets a day, which today I didn't. So, but I highly doubt that I'm deficient in electrolytes, because I mean, if you're a normal guy and you're eating a regular diet, you shouldn't have to drink electrolytes. I get if you're sweating, like weighted Stairmaster, and you're sweating a lot, yeah, maybe you should really dial in on your electrolytes. But I mean, I put a lot of salt in my food, so, but I mean, it is what it is. Well, I'll give today's lift a rating of 4 out of 10, just because it was such a messy day. Like, I still feel a bit crap. Like, it's just the weekend. Like, just makes me feel really like I want to sit on the couch all day. By the way, I noticed that I say like a lot for some reason, so drinking game, take a shot every time I say like. Probably don't do that because you might die, but do with that what you will. That being said, day's all done. Gonna go home, eat the rest of that. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. Eat the rest of that ice cream from yesterday, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's lift for... Wait, not tomorrow. This video is coming out in 2 days. Okay, I'll see you next time for back and biceps. Biceps. I fucking love biceps.